Our new album, Out of Frequency, was made during touring, the first album, and in between touring at home in our own studio. The main core of the Asteroids Galaxy Tour is me and Lars. We are the one making the music and being in charge of everything. And for live, we bring our friends, and we're a big band, 6 people with a horn section and everything. It's what we do. Meeting at our studio, hang out and work on the songs, and Lars is a producer as well, and go home and listen and come back, try out ideas, and maybe we'll just have a gelati and coffee and talk. And the next day record something. It's being in this zone of creating something. It's been really strong on this album. And we've been very much inspired by spy movies, TV series like The Wire, gangster TV series, The Sopranos, and we love Tarantino and David Lynch, blaxploitation movies, and this funky soundtracks. Just playing around with it. That this is our playground, and everything is possible. It doesn't have to be so nice and polite. It can be dangerous and dramatic and bombastic. You got me head heels on gasoline. You know how it feels like making. The first album was in the beginning of our band's life, and at that time we just wanted to give everything and see where we ended up. And it's a constant journey. The second album was in the middle of being the Asteroids Galaxy Tour, and there's so many things we are inspired by now and wanted to give to the music. Like, we grow. It's been 5 years since we recorded the first album, so of course a lot of things has happened. Me and Lars has known each other for many years, and through the music scene in Copenhagen, and been doing some things before the Asteroids Galaxy Tour. But one day Lars called me and said, "Hey Mette, I've got some sketches and I want you to listen to some songs." And he sent me a demo, and when I pressed play and I listened to the things he's been producing, I was like blown away by the sound of horns, and just everything was just what I felt and had in my head, and I was like, yes! And it just clicked, and we worked and worked and worked on all the references we had, and we wanted to be like, it sounds like this. And the musicians in our band are also old friends, and we've been playing with, and people we met while being on tour. Like, we've got a lot of horn players. There are 2 at the time, but sometimes these 2 join for this tour and then for another tour. Like one of the guys we have in our band now, we met him in LA because we had one horn player, he got sick, had to go back to Copenhagen. He's good now, but he got sick on the tour. And we just asked, does anyone know a guy playing horn? And yeah, okay, there's this guy. Plays trombone. It's like, oh, cool, bring him in. And he got the music, and 3 hours later he played a show with us, never played before, and now he's in the band. I mean, so you never know what happens. I like that it's alive, and to play live is very special. It's really a good feeling. It's a very long name, and I've been told that it's difficult to say in Italian. It's difficult to understand what the name is about. I'm sorry about that. we like the fact that it sounds like a journey or a movie instead of a band name. It's playful and it's open. Like, we like to blend the genres and play around with everything. The name was one of our horn players. He's got a crazy mind, and he's a very, very cool guy. He came up with it, and we stole it, and we put him in the band. First he cried, and now he smiles. we are very much inspired by American soul music and rock and roll, also from other parts of the world. Like there's a lot of great music from Brazil and from England as well, France, and you know, Sweden is great as well. I don't think about too much where the music is from. For me, music is something you can grab, and you don't need to understand what's in the lyrics because of the language. Music is so much. It's groove and beat and melodies and vibe. Sometimes you listen to a song and you get this certain vibe from it, but if you listen to the lyrics, it might not be the same vibe as you felt from the instruments and the melodies, and that's what's exciting about music. That's why it's so special to write music and to share it and play it live. The video for Heart Attack, at first we had a plan, and then the plan died, and we were like, oh, what are we going to do, what are we going to do, and the deadline was pushed, and then in the end it was only me available. The others in the band did other stuff, and it was like, okay, we need to make this video. And then we met up with this director, a German guy, and then we met in Germany in a studio for one day. And then we decided that it was only going to be me instead of me and two of the boys from the band. That was kind of strange. And then I just like impro danced a little bit, and then we looked at it, and then it was really cool. And I was like, okay, maybe just dance. And then I danced it was a long day. I mean, seriously, the next day I was a wreck. I was like, oh, ow, 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 ow. Because I also like to wear sneakers. I love to have like comfortable footwear. I'm the type of girl that could usually easily wear a dress with sneakers. I don't mind not wearing high heels all the time, but it looks pretty good. Italian girls wear it a lot. I mean, I've noticed that. Maybe I need to wear my high heels tonight. We want to get our music out to as many people as possible, and being a new band and trying to make people aware of you, you need to grab what's there, and we do everything ourselves, and we don't have a big record label or anything, so you know, when we were asked if we wanted to have a song in the Heineken commercial, we were like, yeah, sure. I mean, JC and Brad Pitt's been in the commercials before, and we could be blown out to a lot of people, and I think a lot of people heard the song, and you know, then you have the radio and stuff. So I think it's really cool to be in TV series, movies, and commercials, like sports and athletes. You know, they're sponsored by a lot of different brands, and music magazines, internet, websites. There are so many commercials everywhere. I don't see the difference. I think it's very clever to use each other. What's going to happen when we will be back? Well, we are a big band. We're 6 people. We've got a horn section. I'm the only girl in the band. The boys are really hot. Girls. No, but yes. But they swap around. So the horn section plays keys and synthesizers. The guitar plays bass and synthesizers, and you know, people move a lot, and we're gonna have a bombastic live show. And you know, we love playing live. We're definitely a live band, and it's there for the moment when you play live. So it's never going to be the same on YouTube. So you should support the bands you like and go see it live, because that's the special thing. I don't know what we expect. I mean, we never played in Italy before, so we fear, and we are looking forward to Mette from the Asteroids Galaxy Tour, and you're watching television net. State guardando television. Almost.